and welcome to our daily dose of Shakeology. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Little did you know that here in my household, I have a world-renowned Shakeology chef who designs all of his own recipes. And so I asked him if he would come and help me make this video. Does that sound like a good plan? You willing to help me out? Awesome. So I asked him what kind of flavor of Shakeology he wanted to do today, and what kind did you pick out?
Mango.
What kind of Shakeology?
Greenberry.
Greenberry. So he decided to do greenberry, and we agree that tropical flavors go really well with greenberry, right? So we decided to do some fruits. What kind of fruits are we adding?
Banana, peach, mango, and coconut yogurt.
And coconut yogurt. And then we also like to put healthy leafy greens in our Shakeology because it's just easy to do that, right? And it's very healthy. So what kind of healthy leafy greens did you pick today?
Since we got healthy greenies, we got spinach for healthy greens.
Spinach. So I had asked him if he wanted kale or spinach, and he said today he liked spinach, so we went ahead and did that. So we're just going to show you how we make Shakeology and talk a little bit in a moment about why we think it's important. So we start with our base is some kind of fluid. So we're going to put in some almond milk. I'm going to go ahead and do the almond milk. Does that sound good? I usually put about 8 ounces, about a cup in for 1 serving of Shakeology. And then we put in some ice. Can you drop some ice in? Probably not all of it. Why don't you just start with a few handfuls. Maybe like 2 more. Awesome, because we like to make ours very cold. Awesome. Next, I like to put in our leafy greens. So we're going to do our spinach. And we do not measure, do we? We just kind of throw stuff in, and it sounds good. So usually about a cup to maybe 2 cups that we're going to use. I don't think you need to use the spoon to do that. Why don't you just dump that in there? So you've got our mango right here. Awesome. We did a little bit of peach as well. And our banana. I'm going to go ahead and put in our Shakeology. If you're using scoops, just a second. If you use scoops, we would go ahead and use a scoop, or we're going to use the package right here. So I'm throwing in my Shakeology package right here. And then, here about I hold this. Why don't you scoop that baby out? So because we like the tropical flavors, I always ask him if he likes to do any add-ins. Sometimes we put oats in, sometimes we put peanut butter, depends on the flavor. You'll have to lick that off. Here, I'll help with that. Today, he asked me if we could get some coconut flavored yogurt because he likes to put that in with his greenberry. At this point, I've got a lot of fruits and vegetables in here and not a lot of fluid. And so what I'm going to do is actually reach around the corner because I have a little bit of water. I'm going to add a little bit of water in here. And we like to make it so that it's like a thin shake, thin milkshake kind of consistency. Something that we would need to, we can use with a straw, and that it's not too thick. Hey, can you leave that alone for a minute, please? Okay. He's recycling it now. Good job. As far as what to do and how much Shakeology to use. So when I am using the full dose, I am actually using the full scoop or the full package. If you are just starting out using Shakeology, that can be overwhelming on the digestive system. So I highly suggest starting with a half of a serving if you're just starting out for the first couple of days. I would say maybe do it like 4 times or so at a half of a serving and then build your way up. Otherwise, it just seems to be kind of strong and wreak a little bit of havoc on the digestive system just because it has so many prebiotics and probiotics as well as digestive enzymes. Now, as far as kids, yes, Shakeology is absolutely safe for kids. Under the age of 2, they recommend just giving sips, right? But for Keenan, how old are you? How old are you? Did you forget? 7. Any kid between the ages of 2 to about 10, they can have a half of a serving. So using just a half of a scoop. So when I make it for just him, I'll do a half of a package or half of a scoop. Today we're actually sharing this as a treat. I actually already had my Shakeology this morning, and usually I just stick to one a day, but he wanted to make a special Shakeology today, so I said sure, and we're actually splitting this in half between the two of us. After the age of 10, right around that time period, we can actually move to doing full servings for the kids. So he's getting our shakers out. I'm going to go ahead and blend this up. I usually blend it for about 45 seconds. All right, looks like we've got it all mixed. He likes to cover his ears because it gets loud with our blender. Alright, so as I said, we like to have it just a thin consistency to be able to pour, but that it is nice and cold. Put that there, and we'll put your lid on in just a second. We'll get out mine as well. Oh, I think we've got some extra here. Alright.
Remember the trick? The silk one goes for the little one, and the oval goes for the big one.
Alright, take a drink. What do you think? Let's see. Oh, that's really good. I like that flavor. The coconut tastes really good in there. All right, Keenan, but here's the final thing. You have now created this recipe, and we have to come up with a name for it. So what do you think the name should be? What was that? Bubba Smut. This is the Bubba Smut Shakeology with greenberry Shakeology, spinach, almond milk, mangoes, peaches, bananas, and coconut yogurt that we got from Trader Joe's. Bottoms up. We hope you enjoy, and we will talk to you later.